Let's get physical, it's Jordan here, back in with this week's episode on all the physical releases coming to the Switch, April the 8th until the 12th. Before we get into it, a word from this week's sponsor, Whisker Waters. The only thing better than a fishing game is a fishing adventure game. And the only thing better than a fishing adventure game is a fishing adventure game with a cat, Whisker Waters, giving you something you had no idea you so desperately wanted. This game features a semi-open world where you complete quests and catch a vast array of fish, with each region of the world offering its own uniqueness and even narrative. This is a game with an RPG genre tag, so it's more than just a fishing game, it's more than just a cat game, it's a fishing cat game open world adventure RPG. You can't put many games in that pigeonhole, and even better, you can customize your character, creating your own fantasy cat to cast a few lines with. Old cat, pirate cat, librarian cat, it's there for you. Personally, I'm looking forward to soldier cat so I can launch an RPG into the pond. Those fish won't stand a chance. Oh, apparently you have to fish traditionally, okay. That is a big focus, with each species having its own behavior, and the mechanics are nicely in depth. It promises easy to pick up gameplay, but tough to master. Check out Whisker Waters with the links below in the description. It's arriving digitally on the Switch April 25th. And of course, there is a physical release which you can also pre-order with the links below. Thanks to Whisker Waters for sponsoring this week's Let's Get Physical episode. Let's take a look at what we've got this week. GOLAZO 2 DELUXE is possibly releasing in Europe this week, nothing for North America. As you can imagine, this is a football game. It's arcadey in nature, so it's pick up and play, something which I think is sorely missing from the genre. Of course, we have like Mario Strikers, but this looks like a decent enough alternative. Also seem to have a lot of content, plenty of tournaments, teams, and it even includes the DLC for it. As I said, it's not releasing in North America, but if you want it and you live in North America, you can get it from VGP, and you can get any other retail releases that you want from VGP. You can support us with the links below in the description. It's a fantastic way to support us because they have good prices and cheap Canadian money, they have cheap shipping to the US, and even free shipping worldwide if you purchase anything over 80 Canadian bucks. They have lots of great stuff over there and are my preferred way to pick up retail releases. Plus, if you purchase something via our link, then each week you will be in with the chance of winning a $10 discount coupon. And this week's winner is, I don't know, because I'm running really late and I didn't have time to ask them, so I don't know, but it'll be someone, and I'll tell you next week who this week's winner is. So yeah, thank you for your support, unknown person. And that's it for retail. Like, what's going on? Never mind, we've got a lot of low prints. Tadpole Treble is Premium Edition Games' next pre-order after Gordian Quest, and this is a lovely looking rhythm game. I helped announce this a couple of weeks back with Premium Editions Direct. It's an adorable game, one that rhythm fans will love, especially as you can create your own musical masterpieces too. Links are below if you want to pre-order it like right now, or at least maybe later today, in either a standard edition with its lovely slipcover, full color manual, challenge card, and of course a unique collectible dog tag if you pre-order it, or a retro edition which includes the same as the standard edition alongside a soundtrack CD, retro box, and a bonus item that's yet to be revealed. And our executive producers Thorn Metal Luna and Parsnip Coffee have chosen this as their pick of the week. I promise you I didn't pay them. Söldner X Complete Collection is PlayAsia's latest Switch exclusive game. It's available for pre-order right now with the links below. Usually I mention these like before they go for order, but they wanted to avoid April Fool's Day. Good choice. I wish I avoided it. Them views, oh my god, thank you nobody who watched it. Anyways, this is a double pack of two nice indie shooters. These are like almost the veterans of the genre by now. They paved the way for more indie shooters getting physical releases, especially non-Japanese ones. You get both games together, which is actually a surprising amount of content. These games do have a bit more meat to them, even if shmup diehard fans may, look down on them. I'm looking forward to them. Check the links below. They are coming in a standard edition as well as a collector's edition, which, among some small things, comes with a triple soundtrack CD, baby, hell yes. And remember, you can get 5% off with the code Jordan24 at PlayAsia, and at the time of writing this, you can still get free shipping on their exclusives. And our executive producers, Precision Plague, Robotech, and Instacritic have chosen this as their pick of the week. The Wreck is Red Out Games' latest Switch release, and this is a visual novel. They don't have many of those, especially on the Switch. This is a short-ish one, which is probably its biggest weakness for a physical release, about 5 hours or so, but it's supposed to be impeccably well told, an emotional journey as you follow a writer through a dark time, delving into the past and stuff like that. You can get it on Red Out Games' website. There's a standard edition, but for the same price, you can get the exclusive deluxe edition, which comes with a slipcover, keychain, and poster. Only 500 copies of that. Links are below, and you can get 10% off with the code SWatch10. If you live in North America and you just want the standard edition, you can get that from VGP. It's the same as the European one. No ESRB release. And our executive producer, Brent McLean, has chosen this as his pick of the week. Nightmare Reaper is Super Rare's latest Switch game. This is supposed to be a really good Doom-like game, although it looks more like Minecraft, I have to be honest. It's not your standard alien shooting game. It has roguelike elements and character progression. Apparently getting bigger and better guns just won't cut it these days, and there are minigames, stuff like that. Heard nothing but fantastic things about it, so yeah, top job Super Rare on your 3,000 copies, which will be available on Thursday. And our executive producers Josh Foote, God of Resin, and Totally Grateful have chosen this as their pick of the week. Rose and Camellia Collection is Limited Run's game this week. This is a collection of mobile games that involve ladies slapping each other. I have to admit, it's a bit of a novelty watching a cat fight. I don't actually know what the gameplay is, but it's obviously going for the mega lols. Personally, I'd prefer muscular wrestling ladies chokeslamming each other, and by ladies I mean Asuka. She can chokeslam anyone, and I'd watch that, including myself. There's a standard edition and collector's edition available, and our executive producer Cartoon Soren has chosen this as his pick of the week. Alright, the imports, Play Asia territory. Just remember, with these links you can get the 5% off with the code Jordan24. The Dragoness, Command of the Flame, is releasing in Japan this week, and it probably should have English. Play Asia at the time of writing this don't mention anything about languages, but the Japanese eShop says it has English, so unless something funky is going on, English should be on there. This is a tactical RPG. Not many of them are import exclusives because the West has a thirst for such things these days, but I'm guessing a Western physical is a no-show due to the quality. It's your classic 6 out of 10 kind of game according to reviews. But you know, some of my favourite games ever got like 6 out of 10s for their average critic score, so who knows? And there's a pretty hot babe on the cover, that always helps. And our executive producer, my man in Japan, Vei, has chosen this as his pick of the week. Hatsumira from the future Undying is releasing in Japan this week with English. This is another visual novel from Frontwing, and this is supposed to be a very good one. Of course, it's a meaty sci-fi visual novel, and it looks fantastic. A decent length, over 40 hours, but it's not too overwhelming like Little Busters or something. It's still mildly accessible, and of course, because it's a Switch version, there are no naughty bits in it. You'll need the PC version for that. But our executive producers don't mind. Feig and Jennifer M have chosen this as their pick of the week. A quick mention to Slave Zero X, finally releasing in Japan. Remember, this game was delayed abruptly due to quality concerns with the Switch version. The Western release is due for a couple of weeks' time, but the Japan's getting it early it seems. But for both of them, I would expect like they need a patch for this cartridge. It won't be like the updated version at launch, that is for sure. Japan is also getting these games. Before I go though, I want to give a quick shout out to some Play Asia exclusive games that are finally shipping this week, or maybe next week depending, but I'll mention them now. Dead in Vinland, True Viking Edition, Kwaidan, Azuma Mana Story, and Saint Maker plus Perfect Gold should be shipping sometime this week, maybe next week. Dead in Vinland, particularly, that's been a long time coming. I don't know why that one's taken so long. I know they were particularly proud of this one, even if it's not their usual style. Those games never seem to do well, but I am very excited for both Kwaidan and Saint Maker, which is a nice visual novel, actually a double pack. There's a short Yuri VN in there too called Perfect Gold. So yeah, links are below for all of them. Now, there's no community spotlight this week because, one, I've been working all weekend. Love it when that happens. and I'm recording this about 5 hours before I release this video. Fun stuff. Plus my voice, I just can't stop coughing as well, so yeah, whatever. I hope you guys have a good day. Here's some other stuff. Go watch some other stuff. Take care. Have a good one.